Hey, we're back. A little recap for a show that we didn't actually record. That's Miguel Ilarati. I'm Anthony Piatt.
Hey, we matched today. Look.
Yeah, we do that, huh? So that's right. So last week we had some logistical issues, and we didn't get the Bet US locks out to you. We did make a Friday and a Saturday. We won our Friday night Bet US lock. Our Saturday night we did not win, but we hedged brilliantly. So, hey, we wanted to bring you these, regardless of win or lose. We want to be, transparent with you. These were on Twitter. So since we posted those, we wanted to share those with you. So $100 bet on each night. We did win Friday night, $54. We're going for $92 on Saturday night. And we had Aponte, unfortunately, got a couple of points deducted and then lost by 1 point. Oh, rough. Ramla Ali saw her start to take some trouble, and to hedge, we thought, let's put a little bit on this knockout. And so the only prop bet we made, again, we make these on Sharp. So if you follow, on Twitter and here on YouTube, and then our prop bets are usually going to pop up on Sharps. That's where we put just a simple $15. It was plus 1,300 for the knockout. By the time it locked, it was only plus 700. So we made $120 and we covered the Bet US lock that lost, which brought our total, by the way, 11-2, 84-3. We lost 2 on one card, so we're still 11-2 on those lock picks, 84-3 total. As we approach 100, I really want to get there with under 5 losses. That's sort of a goal of mine at this point. We're at 84. So we're going to come up with, look for another lock this weekend. We hope to add 8 more to that total. That'll bring us awful close, and then we'll wrap up. So stick around, check in the channel, subscribe and follow, and we'll try and bring you that tomorrow. We had a great weekend overall. We want to point out 915 in bets. We shared 900 of those to begin with, made the $15 bet as we went. $1,593 return for a $678 profit. We're real happy with that. We had a $500 FanDuel, sort of a 9-leg deal that incorporated the best parts of the Friday and Saturday Bet US lock. Little shout out to Prop Guru and his Discord, Prop Gurus. They were following along as well. So that was kind of another outlet that I'm involved with. You might follow into that. So Miguel, it was a great weekend. Even though we didn't record a show ahead of time, we want to take full accountability and share our wins, let you know about our losses. And we had one loss this weekend, but it really didn't hurt us. With $900+ in and making a nearly $700 profit, we can lose that one, especially with the little hedge on the knockout. But even without that, we would have still made $500 or $600, roughly speaking, instead of almost $700. So we came out of it all right. You see, you got a new background. You're moving around Costa Rica a little bit. That was part of our logistical issues last week. So glad you've set up two base camps now, so to speak. And I met some of your pals there. Laying over on the corner. Nice pit bull over there. So it's a cool thing you got going on. But any rate, looking forward to more. And I think we can get back to this recording hopefully tomorrow. Look, this is up to Bet US right now. There's not a lot of fights on FanDuel or Bet US, but there are 3 good cards Saturday. So sometimes they wait till Thursday or Friday. I think they're going to pop up, Miguel. I hope we get to talk again tomorrow. Speaking of talking, I better let you talk. What about 5 minutes here? You haven't said a damn word. How you doing, my man?
No, I'm doing great. And, to our little bit of fans out there, at some point, I may ask you guys for a little donation for an animal rescue I'm working with down here. So expect to be hit up for that in the, future. As we
Absolutely.
Do this is a long-term project between me and Anthony. So I'm very happy. The reason it's a long-term project is, this guy's 11-2. That's not bad. 84-3. That ain't bad either. You know what I mean? It's like, this is stuff that you should pay attention to. If you're better than us, you can take what we put out there as a building block and fix it up. and fix it
Yeah,
up, and
mix
you
and
go
match.
84 and 86-1 instead of 84-3. But you got to beat us because we're putting it all out there. Anthony, really sharp with this stuff. I knew, even though I wasn't in touch, that he was out there active. It was a great week. It would have been a great week for videos. And I'm going to just be honest with you. In the UFC main event last weekend, I would have taken Cannonier. And Cannonier won a decision. I thought it would be a decision only because Vettori is tough. Vettori is a guy that he's fought probably 5 or 6 decisions in a row. Mm-hmm. So it was only going to go that way, but I thought Cannonier had the advantage as a superior athlete. And over 5 rounds, that stuff carries its weight. So I would have been 1-0 if I had gotten to pick that one. I hope you guys got in on that one. I'm pretty sure, that would have put us at, I think, 5-1 in the UFC overall.
On UFC picks, that's right. And you're making, let's be clear, you're making a lot tougher picks. I'm doing a lot more volume, and we're avoiding underdogs that have won, and it's been great. But you're making picks of guys that might be, a minus 150. Well, for that matter, you've picked an underdog out of those 5, didn't you? So
we did. Well, let me ask you a question. What do you call it? Chalk? You call it chalk, right? There's
chalk,
not
yeah.
Chalk on the UFC end. You know what I mean?
There's just not a lot of chalk.
They try to make the matches differently than in boxing. It's not bringing so many people along. They're already on the big stage. So
that's right.
It's why we don't pick as much. And, trying to keep up with Anthony's, good luck to me,
That's right.
So, like I said, I'm a Cannonier fan because, I know he trains with Rob Emerson. And to me, Rob Emerson is one of those guys from generations past that probably could have been a champion if the path had been a little bit different. Really talented, and now as a teacher, taking all his experience and stuff and passing it on to the next generation, he's got Cannonier pretty sharp. I thought Cannonier would do a little bit better against Adesanya, and that wasn't the case, but I think Cannonier is one of the top guys out there right now, and that's because of Rob Emerson. So I was happy with that pick.
I like that. Little shout out to Rob as well. Yeah. So, well, folks, this was just a quick one today. We didn't do an official wage rage because the cards this weekend aren't your blockbuster cards. But we hope to get back to you with another 8-leg pick tomorrow. Look for us. And hopefully that I'm excited about these, Miguel. I really am. I want to do a couple more. We're not going to force anything. If it's not there, it's not there. But if they prop up and they give us 20 picks and we can come up with 8 good ones, then we'll put something together and get it to you before the weekend's fights. It should be a fun weekend of fights. I think the Zone, Showtime, and there's one a European fight that I'm not sure who's actually hosting that. But if we don't get back to you with an 8-leg pick, definitely enjoy the fights this weekend. You're talking about Carlos Adames and Julian Williams is on Showtime. Then Edgar Berlanga, Jason Quigley is on the Zone. Kazuto Ioka, Joshua Franco, that's in Japan. We don't have it's TBA on here, so I don't know where that one, if it'll be available or not. But those are your 3 cards. Of course, that the one in Japan is likely to be extremely early. Usually are 6-7 in the morning, even unless they make adjustments like the Australians did last week and fought in the middle of the afternoon so we could watch it at night, But at any rate, Showtime in the Zone at least available for us this weekend here in the States. I'm not sure in Costa Rica and in Europe, but we've got some fights to say the least. So with 3 cards like that, you expect some undercards. Those undercards being 6, 7, even 10 fights. If we can get 8 or 10 from each of those and they prop up on BetUS, we can definitely get an 8-leg out that we'll feel good about.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, so we got a couple of days to get that figured out. So hopefully we'll be back. You guys can all like, share, subscribe, and do all that. And that's your update. If you're with Piatt Picks, hey, stick with us, man. 84-3, 11-2. If you're an NFL team, 11-2, You're getting ready for the playoffs.
That's right, baby.
You know, kind of look at Julio Cesar Chavez to get to a record of something like 84-3. You're looking at Hall of Fame kind of stuff. So, heady stuff. Anthony's been backing it up week in, week out, and hopefully we keep on doing it. We'll see what we get this weekend.
Let's see. Happy to keep doing it. You guys take care. We appreciate y'all.